Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! Rebound bounce. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection. Lillard, long-range three. And it's
Well, anyways, let's get right into it. So, Summer League. For the people that don't know at home, Jordan's a huge Cleveland fan. I'm a New York fan, as you can tell. But let's just talk about Cade Cunningham and Jalen Green. Those two players going neck and neck. They have been awesome.
Yeah, both freaks of nature. They are legitimately insane. Every single guard that's been in Summer League so far has been insane. But them two particularly, the ones that everyone thought were going to be insane, have just showed everyone what they can do. Especially Jalen Green. Especially him.
Green is, being completely honest, Green has impressed me. I didn't watch that much of Green, going to be completely honest. So
Yeah.
he's going in a bit blindsided, but he is awesome. His that mid-range shot he does off the dribble is as remarkable. It is honestly really good.
It's freakish how he can do that at this age. Like, if that doesn't show people what the G League and what, leagues that have experienced players in it can do for a player like Jalen Green, I don't know what will. You look at LaMelo Ball. He was insane in the, because of the NBL, and I think Jalen Green, the G League's helped his career heaps. It is insane what he does, so.
It's going to be, I reckon, in the future, the G League and, the NBL, they're going to be a big thing. That's, a lot of, top prospects going into the G League, a lot of top prospects going into the NBL. Like we've seen Josh Giddey, he went into the NBL and he was the pick for Oklahoma. It's working out for all these top prospects, so there's no reason why they shouldn't want to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, look at Mojave King. He's supposed to go top 15 next season. I think he's playing for Adelaide next season, which is the team that Josh Giddey played for.
Yeah.
So Adelaide might have two, top 20 picks 2 years in a row, which is insane to think about. All of these players coming in.
It really does. Yeah. It just shows that the talent, and I think this playing against the older people as well, because in the NBL you're playing against these grown men, and it's the same in G League. Like pretty much that you're versing some older people. Like it's a lot better for them to learn, in my opinion.
Well, I can't remember who Jalen Green had on his team, but I'm pretty sure he had Zach Randolph on his team. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah, but there you go. Exactly.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I swear it was someone. Actually, no, it wasn't Zach Randolph. I don't know who it was, but it was a similar player to him. They just had so many veterans are joining the G League now, like a crazy amount, and they're going to the NBL too.
It's also that they will be learning more stuff from the veterans. That's and that helps them succeed. It does. It's clear.
Well, they learn how to train like a pro too.
Yeah,
they learn all of that.
But yeah, it's worked out for Jalen Green. He's honestly really shocked me these Summer League. And Cade Cunningham, he came from college, but he's been killing it. He's
doing it. Yeah, he's doing pretty good too.
I remember watching his latest game against New York, and he murdered us. He 7 from 10 from 3-point. It was just
Yep. I was checking too. It's Amir Johnson. I don't know if you remember him. He was the one that played. With Jalen Green. Yeah, so just veterans like them, you don't get that in college, and that's something Cade won't have coming into the NBA, so it might take him a little bit more time to adjust to playing against, veterans and people who've been in the system for so long. He's never had that, and that's why it looks like Jalen Green's already starting off, he's a little bit more on fire, but that doesn't mean he'll be the better pick.
Well, yeah, coming into the Summer League, Jalen Green, he said in an interview, he was coming into the Summer League with a chip on his shoulder. He thought he was the first pick. He thought he should have been the first pick. He thinks he's better than Cade. And to be honest, I know it's a Summer League, and with Summer League, like I always say, you're going to take everything with a pinch of salt, but he's playing better than Cade right now. They're both playing amazing, but there's a difference.
He sure is. Look, Cade might be the better player long term, but right now Jalen Green is... He's probably the better player, but I guess we'll have to wait until we see the NBA season, coming around and see how they both go when they're actually playing against guys like LeBron, etc. So that's going to be their real challenge. And I think Jalen Green will be more suited for that challenge than what Cade will be.
Yeah. No, you're exactly right. And again, there's another thing that I'm saying it again, but we're just going to remember we can't take everything we see in Summer League too seriously, because it wasn't too long ago when everyone was saying how much of a bust Trae Young was going to be. He was, he was throwing up air balls at Atlanta, and then look at him now. He just single-handedly demolished the Knicks franchise.
All right, that might have been a bit too harsh on yourself there, but he did, do pretty well, and he might be coming in as one of the MVP favourites this season, I would think.
He's incredible, but I can't wait to see, personally, how he's going to play now with the adjusted rules.
Oh yeah, because they got rid of that rule where he goes forward and draws a foul from the defender, touching him like on the back or something like that.
Yeah,
they pretty much got rid of that rule, so that was good to see. I don't think anyone really wanted that rule anyway.
Oh, it was crap. It's no one enjoyed watching Trae Young, in my opinion. Personally, I hated watching him when he did that.
Yeah, yeah. No one's blaming you.
Well, moving on. I reckon let's have a look at Scotty Barnes. He's a lot of people were a bit shocked when he was picked. People thought the pick was going to be Jalen Suggs, and then Scotty Barnes was chosen. I know personally you said it was going to be Barnes.
I said Barnes would go. I did say Barnes would go at pick 4. I said it, I think in a video previously before the draft, I think I either said it was he or Suggs, but like a couple days leading to the draft, I was almost certain the Raptors were going to take Barnes. They were so convinced on him. I think they did a couple of workouts with him, and I think from then forward they realized, as well as Kyle Lowry leaving, they were like, perfect opportunity. He's a dude that can play point forward and guard 1 through 5. Why wouldn't you want him?
He's again another player that shocks me a bit this summer league, because I'm huge fan of Jalen Suggs. I've watched all of him. I love him. But Scotty Barnes, man, he's like his passing is incredible. Like I'm just watching him doing
freakish
bullet passes, is from full court. I'm just like, it's freakish. And his defense, like for a player that can, like you said, defend 1 to 5, his perimeter defense, like guarding point guards, is just incredible.
You know what's even more crazy than that? This dude's weakness coming into the draft was his offense. And he had like 2 25-point games the other day. How does that happen? He doesn't have a flaw in his game in Summer League really so far. Oh, he's shooting, of course, but again, it's going to work on that.
Well, that was a big thing. People are saying is he couldn't create his own shot, which I personally still agree. But
it's true.
His shooting isn't that good. But then in the first Summer League game, he's just shooting pull-up threes, and he was getting them in.
Yeah. Oh, dude I don't know if I don't think he will be better than Jalen Suggs coming into the NBA at the start. But I think if you can get Scotty Barnes to do, even half of what Draymond Green did in that, 2017 season where he was averaging like 10, 7, and 7 or whatever, but was like pretty much the best defender in the league.
Yeah. If
you can get like half of that, but his offense improves gradually, that's a winner, pick 4. Like you've just got to, people forget Draymond Green was an all-star, and that's the guy Scotty Barnes is compared to.
I think the issue, I was looking at it for Toronto. The issue with that was this, who's going to be their point guard? But it's another player that's impressed me is Malachi Flynn. He's actually been really good.
Oh, yeah.
For that Toronto team, he's shown I don't know about starting point guard just yet. Let's not push it too much. But he's shown that he can be a point guard in the league. He's actually really good.
Yeah. Well, the way I thought they were going to do it is, I thought they might have started Scotty Barnes at point guard, but I had Toronto Raptors, fans telling me in the comments that, their coach, he's not just going to give, Scotty Barnes the starting place until he earns it.
Yeah.
Which is very, very true. But has he earned it? Is that the question? Has he already earned the starting spot? I mean, look at his Summer League so far. It's insane.
There's a lot of coaches go about it different ways. A lot of coaches think if you're drafting a lottery player, they should start instantly. And, if they don't, that's just ruining their they're learning. But then there's other coaches that say you gotta earn it. Which, in my opinion, that's how I agree. You got to earn your starting positions. But like you said, he probably has earned it already. He's killing it.
But it's like, what do they see in him though? Where are they gonna start him? Do they envision him starting alongside OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam? Do they see them all in the same lineup, or is he going to come off the bench until they find a trade for Pascal Siakam? That's the thing as well. Is what's Siakam's future looking like?
That's the thing. I'm not too sure Siakam is actually going to really play that well with Scotty Barnes. I really think they've now got to find a Siakam trade, and I reckon that's definitely on their radar. They've got to find a trade for Siakam. It's
Do you see them starting together this year? Do you see Barnes starting at point guard?
No, I don't. I don't think. I think Barnes will come off the bench.
Okay.
It just maybe when Siakam leaves, he will start. Because I think Scotty Barnes is actually really good. But I just can't see Siakam and Scotty Barnes both starting, even if it is Barnes at point guard. I'm not too sure about that.
I think Barnes' more natural position is at power forward, but then playing the point forward role, Draymond Green. That's his position in the NBA.
That's exactly what I think. That's what I like about him. But let's look at Suggs. Okay. This man is awesome. He can create his own shot like no other. He's a very good off dribble scorer. One thing I love about him, he has the hustle. He's not a player that's going to go into a game only putting in 50% effort. He's going to put in 110% effort in every time, just like Westbrook. I love him.
Can I tell you something though?
What's that?
Don't be surprised if he struggles in his first season. Don't be surprised at all. Because he had a very good first Summer League game, right?
Yep.
But then I don't know if you saw his stat line against the Cavs, but he was not good.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, and there will be games like that throughout the season where he is going to struggle a lot like that. And think about it like this too. He's battling it out with RJ Hampton, Cole Anthony, Markelle Fultz just coming back. He's battling it out with all these guards that want the ball in their hands.
It's going to be very hard for him, especially to, like you said, find some playing time with all those guards. But just, he's a rookie. Let's not forget, he's going to have a tough first year, unless you're like a top three. Well, I think Suggs is that good. I honestly reckon he'll flourish with Orlando. I think he'll do really well.
Yeah, I still think that Franz Wagner pick was a little bit odd. People always talk about how... I've seen people say how good that pick was, but is it that good? How many guards do they have now, and they've just drafted a wing? I think they needed a forward.
It probably wasn't needed, let's be completely honest.
Yeah.
But, it's a bit silly.
Yeah, I think when the Warriors took Kuminga, I think the Magic were like, oh my god, what do we do?
Yeah.
And then they pushed the button on Franz Wagner, which was probably best available at that point. At least they didn't go with Davion Mitchell. That's all I can say. Could you imagine... I don't even want to think about it.
Imagine being Sacramento right now. You got, Davion Mitchell, Tyrese Halliburton, De'Aaron Fox. Oh, my God.
Well, yeah, there's going to be a lot of small ball lineups at that team now. So that'll be cool to say, I guess.
Davion Mitchell is really good, though. That's another thing. His defensive pressure just blows my mind. It's so good.
Yeah, he's a mature age rookie, and he's going to come in and... he'll be good in the NBA. He'll be the most ready. He'll probably be nearly the most ready player in this draft.
Yeah.
He'll be very good in his first season. I just hope he gets the minutes he deserves, which I think he will, because he can guard the two. That's the thing. He might be a little small, but he can definitely guard the two. He's an outstanding defender. He's like Kyle Lowry, if we think about it like that. Similar height, both a bigger body build, and they can guard the 1 and 2. I like that.
I'd be curious to see how he goes in Sacramento. Because I think he's really good, but he's going to struggle for playing time for sure in Sacramento, I think.
Yeah.
And now let's move on to one of the Ball brothers, mate. One of the big Ball brothers, Liangelo. Man,
yeah,
he has been doing really well.
Yes, he has. Well, he became Mr. Worldwide in terms of rejections. This man got rejected from Australia. Not even the Illawarra Hawks wanted him. I'm sure you've seen that.
Yeah.
He was supposed to... they were saying the Hawks should go out and get him, and they did not want him. No one wanted him in America. Obviously, a team in China didn't want to sign him. pretty obvious reasons why there. But again, that it's good to see he's getting his chance now, and he's balling out.
He's doing really well. He's a bucket getter, and he's coming off the bench. I think a big reason why he wasn't really given a chance was just because he was seemed to be very lazy. But now he's playing in the Summer League. I will not call him lazy whatsoever. This man is putting in 100% effort every single game.
Yeah. Well, he's got a guaranteed contract, whether that's in the NBA or not.
Yeah.
He'll get his chance, whether it's in the G League on a two-way deal, an Australian team. He's going to get a chance somewhere. It's not like, teams want him now, and I think that will be pretty evident. He'll get signed. I don't know who's going to sign him, though. I have a feeling it might not be the Hornets. I have a strange feeling they might not sign him.
I hope it's Charlotte. Just 'cause it would be so cool seeing LaMelo playing with his brother. I'm not too sure what the relationship is there, if they get along or but it'd be cool to see.
It would be cool. I don't know. I'd kind of hope my Cavs to give him a little chance. That'd be pretty cool. Remember when Detroit put up the billboard saying "Welcome to Detroit, Liangelo"? He got waved straight away.
Poor thing. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's harsh. That is some harsh stuff right there. But he could be a star. He could be a genuinely really good role player in the NBA, or be a star in a league like the NBL or something like that.
Yeah.
But only time will tell. I guess we'll have to see.